In only 10 games I climbed from Diamond 4 to Masters with this super easy comp. Varus is actually hidden OP, so let me show you how to play this. Like always, we'll start with comp overview. On the left side you can read and see what you need to focus on in the early and mid game, so that we can have a good late game transition. First of all, this comp is a slow roll comp, which means you do not spend any gold and only start rolling down to 50 gold, every round. We then start rolling earliest at level 5 and level 6. Our carry and most important 3-star will be Varus. His ideal items are Hand of Justice, then Rageblade, and the Runaan's Hurricane at last. If you can get one of those items as a Radiant item, it would be even better. However, since we will focus on 2 more units in this comp, we will always have enough flexibility to choose the right Radiant item later on. Our secondary carries will be Leona and Syndra. For Leona you want basic tank items like Bramble Vest and Declaw, while for Syndra we want mana or supportive items like Spear of Shojin and Trapclaw. The positioning of this comp is pretty static and won't change much during the entire game. You only need to put Varus on the second hex in the right corner and Syndra on the left next to him. And that is basically the core of this comp, but to go more in depth, let me show you a gameplay of mine. Since Varus' ideal items are made of 2 bow components, try to take one from the first carousel. I then only play Udyr or Poppy because they can solo the last minion round, and this way you might make 10 gold before the first fight begins. Make sure to pick up every redeemed unit you see and then go on a 5 loss streak. By stage 2.3 you want to have 20 gold at minimum, and by stage 2.7 you want to have 50 gold at best. After Crux we want to win rounds and start our slow roll strategy. We roll down to only 50 gold and buy Leona, Varus, Syndra and even Aatrox is fine. As soon as you hit around 5 to 6 Leona copies, push to level 6 after stage 3.2 and put in another unit to keep win streaking. At stage 3.6 I either go for a rated item for Varus or a strong tank item for Leona. Then I always make sure to hit Varus 3-star latest at stage 4.6 and push to level 7 afterwards as soon as possible. Reaching level 7 with the slow roll comp means we are already in the late game, and this is how our board looks like. The positioning is the best part about this comp, because you don't have to reposition at all. Syndra takes care of assassins, while Aatrox protects Varus, and Ashe in the corner gets hooked by Thresh. The only thing you should be scared of is the Zephyr, so keep an eye on that. On level 7 you can either add Ashe for 2 rangers, or add Nautilus to get Ironclad and Knights. Nonetheless, since your carry is 3-star already, your only goal will be to save gold and push to level 8. After hard forcing this comp every game, I came to the conclusion that Varus is weak against burst damage. That means Zyra for example will one-shot him and you will basically lose the fight. The same goes for Heimerdinger. Another problem is when the enemy runs full Knights and Ironclad, because Varus will never shred through the enemy frontline. However, I've almost always won against the Vel'Koz or Teemo comp so far. The same goes for Aphelios and Akshan. You also don't have to be scared of assassins, since Syndra will make sure to keep them away. There are also other easy matchups to play against, like Lucian, Karma, or Reroll Rain. This proves that if you are uncontested, you will almost definitely end with the top 4 finish. So summing up this guide, we need to focus on 3 points. Firstly, go on a loss streak and slow roll for 3-star redeemed units. Then start win streaking after Crux to not lose too much HP. And lastly, getting at least Rageblade and Hand of Justice for Varus is crucial. And that is all you need to know about this comp. Thank you for watching. If you think that this guide was helpful, then please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and maybe leave a comment after you have tried this comp for yourself. You can also find the images of the early and late game comp over my community tab here on YouTube, or simply jump to my Instagram down in the description. Stay safe and until next time.